What's up guys, my name's Soapsy and welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. Today I'm going to be showing you a team and some of the best players to use to get the milestones objectives done for the Eredivise players. So let's crack on straight into the team so you can see the players that you're going to use, and hopefully it will make this objective a lot easier for you. So on the screen guys is the team that I'm running for this Eredivise objectives. Obviously you're going to want to try and score the 15 goals as quick as possible, because as soon as you've done that, of course, you unlock the central midfield player. I'll go over to the objectives tabs in a second so you can see what you need to do to be able to get them. Okay, so just to show you the objectives, guys, you're going to be in the milestones tab. We're looking at 15 goals with Eredivise players, 7 in your starting lineup, 15 assists as well, 7 in the starting lineup. You need to play 15 matches, obviously staying in them till the end, so the quits won't count for that, and then win 10 across the course of those 15, or if you have to play more, then you have to play more, but you only need to use 7 of the players in there as part of the objectives. But this is the team, and we're going to go through that quickly first. So obviously I've gone for just the 7 players, obviously used 4 that are not from the Eredivise as the objectives state. We've got Neto in goal, we've got Militao and Carlos at centre-backs because they're both just uberly sweaty. To keep the rating down, I've gone for Ayrton, who's got 84 pace at left back, and obviously he links nicely between Neres and Carlos, giving you that chemistry. So for the Eredivise players, at right back we've got Kleiber, who's got 82 physical. It's probably his standout stat, along with 81 pace. Solid for a 76 right back, and he obviously strong links into Kirk. 93 pace, 71 shooting, 76 dribbling, everything you want in a 75 rated card for this objective. Definitely recommend using him. In the 2 cam roles, we've got Promes, who's just a monster in this game. I would say he's the one player you definitely need to score goals with in this Eredivise side. The other cam is Kudus, 87 pace, 70 shooting, 77 physical, 79 dribbling. Perfectly good for this as well, at 75 rated as well. In the middle, we have got Klaassen, a little bit slow, but very good dribbling, passing, shooting, defending, and physical stats. His inform will barely cost you over the discard price, so you won't lose coins on him if you pay around 10,500. You can just discard him at the end if you don't sell him. And obviously this team with the rating, and obviously with the bench that we've got, allows for a little bit of a drop down in rating. So if you do want to take Klaassen out, you can immediately straight swap him for the player that you get from the objectives after scoring 15 goals. On the left hand side we've got Neres, 86 pace, very good player, great dribbling on him as well. He's very useful for this one, at only 80 rated, stays nicely in that sort of rating bracket. And up top we've gone for Donyell Malen, who was overpowered in form last year, fantastic player, 90 pace, 77 shooting, 81 dribbling, just everything you want, low rated, very sweaty, all the sort of things that you need for these Managerial Masterpiece modes. So on the bench, obviously we've gone for the same theory as the last video, 65 rated silvers, so that you can keep that rating right down and max out the team you're using. And then 75 rated players with obviously the 76 Traore that I've got. I did pack this one actually as well. So we've got some options off the bench here. Bawadu is another player you could use if you don't have Malen, and obviously you can sub him on if you've got him on the bench. Gedson Fernandes, just one that I would use personally, again, to sub in potentially for Klaassen. Anyone in there that you need to just shore up the midfield. And then we've also got Malakia, who has 81 pace, 70 defending, 75 dribbling. You can bring him on easily. You can even start him in the team. Doesn't really matter who you put at left back as long as you stay within that rating. And then obviously over here we've got Mazraoui, 81 pace, another alternative for the right back, slightly higher rated. In midfield, Midshaw, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. He's got well-rounded stats apart from the shooting, so you could use him as well in the midfield. Haps, probably the ideal left back for this, but I didn't have him and I think he might be quite expensive now. Leroy Fer, other than pace, phenomenal stats across the board, someone that you can use. Obviously very useful at 76 rated to have all those high 70s stats and that 83 physical. Sinestra as another option for the left wing as well. So there's just a few of the players that you can use, and I'm just going to switch out to another tab here so you can see some of the other players that you could also get in for the Eredivise here. So as you can see guys, we've switched into some of the players here. Anthony, another option for this. You could use him at right wing, 78 rated, so obviously nicely in that rating bracket. Vloe, very good stats on him. He isn't in form, but he's only around the 9,000 coin mark, around sort of like 9 and 10k. So you can get him. His discard price I think is 9,200. So again, not going to be too expensive, as someone that you can slot in there as another option if the regular cards have gone really expensive. Then you can always go for the informs and then just discard them at the end. But just to show you as an example here, this is another way that you could line up. If you play the silver central midfielder in here, and obviously then as soon as you get into the game, you could bring on, you know, either Chara, you could bring on Gedson Fernandes, whoever you can get that's 75 rated that helps fill out the bench. Obviously you have to swap one of the silvers over because you've got one in the team now, but that way you can get Van der Sar in goal, which is obviously a big advantage in this. If you have the Milestones players from the US, you could use Long, Lima, regular Opara, And then, of course, if you want to do it a different way, you can put Hamid in goal and obviously start Klaassen again if you have him. It's all entirely up to you choice-wise, as long as you're keeping the main 7 good players in there from the Eredivise, which are some of the ones that I've just recommended. Then you can build out that sort of back 3 and then the goalkeeper however you want with whatever overpowered, sweaty players you have. I would say the Eredivise does not have a good defence, and therefore I think the best thing to do is build a team where you build from the back that's not an Eredivise defence. Similarly, in some of the other objectives, just build out a better defence than what they have with some sweaty, cheap, overpowered players, and then build the rest of your attack as the Eredivise players so that you can then score those goals and get the other additional players. Once you've got those players, you can slot them in. If you play the 15 games before you get the 15 wins, then you could put Baumgartel in there. But yeah, you're going to need a better defence, I would say, first and foremost, and then obviously just have your attack, and that way you'll still score and assist the 15 goals very easily across the course of trying to get those 10 wins. But I hope this video helps you guys out, and then I hope this video helps you guys out. I hope you can build the team and see that some of these players are very, very overpowered, and this should cause you some less headaches and make you get to that objective a lot quicker and hopefully unlock those players with relative ease. If you like the video, guys, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe to me, you can. Make sure to check me out on the socials in the about box below. My name's Soapsy, and I'll see you guys later.